Let me ask y'all something. Do y'all think the coronavirus was created? Or do you think it's legitimate that it just magically happened just now? I'm going to say this, y'all. It's kind of weird how President Obama, Susan Rice, none of these people at the news stations, they ever have these so-called swine flus, coronaviruses, any of these things that they magically make up. It's also weird to me by the time they talk to us about it, it's already got a name, it's already got this many cases, and then it's like over panic propaganda. It's like that's what they putting on the news 10, 15 times a day. Like I watched for the weather and traffic, and it was 90% coronavirus, 10% of what was going on in your regular city. And to me, I sit there and I start to wonder, like, okay, I've seen this scenario before. When they over trying to beat something down, there's some bullshit behind it because they're trying to push it too hard. They're trying to push it too hard. They're talking about it too hard. So I'm looking at that map right there, and it's kind of funny how the countries that are gray really don't fool with anybody else. People really don't leave those countries and nothing happens. And then another one like up there, Kazakhstan, and then Russia is light red because you know Russia is assholes when it comes to visiting their country anyway. So I don't know, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I personally, honestly, I think it's a bunch of bullshit. I think it's something that the CDC under Obama's administration, or like y'all remember I made that video when I said how politics and news is all connected after the Susan Rice situation. It was like how weirdly a freaking person that was under the cabinet of a former president attacked a celebrity over opinion. Like, to me, that was the first thing that let me know, like, okay, this is weird. And like them coming on TV and saying Kamala Harris says this and said, it's like, dude, we like go ask any normal person. Like, we don't give a shit what Kamala Harris says. Like, a lot of us didn't want to vote for her anyway, man or woman. It didn't have shit to do with black, white, man or woman. We just didn't like what she was talking about. She didn't make any damn sense. Period. So to me, it's a jaw-dropping, head-scratching, goofy event, you know, that magically these viruses come out of nowhere, and then it's all this extreme panic. Like, they canceled South by Southwest. They talking about doing this for March Madness, and it's like, where do we get to a point where we have leaders that aren't batshit crazy, that want to cancel? And the reason why they do this, guys, and I'm gonna finish this, is because that party who teaches that, they always teach to blame somebody else. Blame somebody else. So if somebody gets sick while you throw an event, they can sue. When you teach that, that's how everybody thinks. It's always somebody else's fault. You can stay in your house and not go nowhere. Clean it 90% of the time, and you can still find a way to get sick. It's just a part of life. Bacteria, germs, it's going to be in weird places you don't expect it to be, and shit can go wrong. But when I see these flus and all these new weird diseases they come up with, guys, I honestly think they're man-made. Let me know what you think, man. I think it's a bunch of bullshit. I'm out.